Everybody, welcome to the live. It's been a while since I've posted anything on this channel. I thought I'd just post the last session. This is going to be the last session of the game. The Redbacks need a bowl out WA pretty quickly, to be honest. At the start of the day, WA were 2 wickets down. I was hoping the game would be finished by now, but WA have stuck in. And we haven't bowled that great, to be honest. Had a couple of chances, no fielders and slips, bad captaincy. WA have a lead of, I don't know, why the fuck is that banner on the top? I've got no idea. Why is that banner on the fucking top? I can't even see. Lead of 141. There's 38 overs left. Even if there was a collapse, it is very hard to get 140 in one session, especially when the night time is coming, when the air temperature drops, the ball's going to be swinging around corners. It's going to be impossible. So we'll just see how long they go on until they shake hands. So last session brought a maiden. WA is going to bat until the game ends. So basically we need wickets in the next 10 minutes. We need 4 wickets. Sorry, 5 wickets in the next 10 minutes, next 10 overs. And then we need to somehow get 160, 170 in 20 overs, which would be 9 out of 10 difficulty with the nighttime session with the swing of the pink ball at nighttime. Impossible. So I'm just waiting for a declaration. So we'll just stay live until there's a declaration, until there's a shaking of the hands. That's been a very depressing day if you're a Redbacks fan. Thorson into the attack. Bowls a Yorker, well kept out by Connolly. The scoreboard doesn't matter really, but I'll update it at the end of the over. Any questions, anything on your mind, you're welcome to ask me down below. You're not going to get a meltdown from me. That's not going to happen. I've already did my ranting in the last session, unless something dramatic happens. They bowled them out and then they collapse the Redbacks. There will be no meltdown this stream. I did that in the last session. It's a good bouncer by Thorson. So anyone that's watching, more than welcome to give me some questions about anything. It doesn't have to be cricket related. This is an AFL channel, but I haven't posted in a while, so I thought we will post something. Flat day. Our season's on the line. It's basically our season. Solid in defence. So a draw here means we are 2.5 games outside of second spot. With 4 games to play, it means we'd need to win 3 out of our 4. And hope Queensland show their bottle. Victoria basically through. I know they lost yesterday, but they would need to lose their next 4 to not make the final. So Victoria in. I've accepted that. Good effort by Thornton there. So for me, Victoria already through. And it will be down to Queensland, New South Wales, and SA. So Queensland get... Well, that's fucking out. How's that not out? So Connolly's hit the ball. Thornton's hit the ball onto his stumps. That should be fucking out. Hardy's bat was nowhere near the crease line. Why the fuck wasn't that out? And he clearly got a ball. He clearly got a hand to that Thornton, so that should have been out. No DRS in the shield, but on the replay here, that is clearly fucking out. Not our fucking day today. Just needed 8 wickets. 8 wickets in 100 overs. And that shit doesn't help. It's a very good effort by Thornton. It's a good drive by Conley, but replay says Thornton got his hand to the ball and Hardy's bat was in the air past the crease line. Should have been out. WA lead by 144. I said I would update. This doesn't really matter. I can get... Why the fuck is the banner on the top? This is fucking annoying. Menenzi coming in. Fucking WA, man. Just had to take 8 wickets today, 100 overs, and we can't even fucking take 3. 2.5 games behind Queensland, with 4 games only to go. So really, it's 3 wins. It's really 3 wins. We need to win 3 out of our last 4, and hope Queensland fuck up. Menenzi. Mind you, the weather has not helped. We lost a day on the first day due to a heavy downpour in Adelaide. So that's not fucking helped. Menenzi coming in. Well played on the back foot by Conley. They're still a single. The 36 overs. Menenzi goes through his overs extremely quickly. 35 overs left. Can I see your Christmas tree? You may definitely see my Christmas tree. Actually, I'll do you one better. I might actually turn my Christmas tree off. Sorry, turn it on. So just stay with us. You can definitely see the Christmas tree. Oh. All right, there we go. Should be able to see my Christmas tree now. I'll come on screen. Hang on a sec. You make sure I put all lights on. There we go. You might see my lovely Christmas tree now. Hang on, let me come on camera. There you go. So we've got the star at the top with a little ice bear, polar bear light. Some Christmas Santa heads across there. Starlights. We've got some reindeer lights. We've got a snowman, some snowman lights. And down the bottom there is candy cane lights down the bottom, and some reindeer lights. This is fucking annoying me. Why the fuck has StreamYard all of a sudden put the comments on the top of the stream? That's fucking annoying. That is pissing me off. It's not helping that we're not winning this game, but this is pissing me off. So apologies for that. I've got to work it out. Wicket. Thornton has a wicket. 5 down. Well bowled by Thornton. Good catch by Nielsen. There's no doubt about that carried. But yeah, there's my lovely Christmas tree. It's got blue bells on there. It's got blue balls, blue Christmas balls, a post office. Sorry, Santa's mailbox. Some presents. So it's got pretty much the lot on there. So a wicket has fallen, which is good news. Need another 5 in the next 10 minutes. So good. It was actually a good away swinger. So pitched then away from Conley. Conley committed it to playing at it. Edged it to Nielsen. Still 5 off the over. I reckon Joel Curtis, the young WA keeper, I reckon they might have a swing here, WA. Batting average of 19.86 this season, Joel Curtis. So not much of a batter for a keeper, but neither was I. So you better be a damn good keeper. Oh, actually, it reminds me, I've also got this one here. This will change color every now and then. You can't actually see it, but I've got other lights like this up on the front. So yeah, they will change color. Good ball, Thornton. Play and miss. It's a good ball. No chance a wicketkeeper that can't bat is going to edge that. Come on, Thornton, make him play. It's the end of the over. 5 off. Oh, so 1 ball left. So no ball. Nice ball by Thornton. That's the end of the over. 5 from it. So they lead by 151. For argument's sake, let's say they bowled them. They took the next 5 wickets for 10 runs. 160 in one session at the night time. Ain't gonna happen. You might actually see me lose it if we're batting and we lose 2 quick wickets. I'm gonna go fucking mental. Good ball. That's out. No, Manenti went up to Peel like that was out. Yeah, everyone went up except for the umpire, not out. Oh, spin. It's not really what I want to see. I reckon what will happen is we'll make, so leads 150. They'll try to get to a 170, 180 lead. If we bowl them out, we'll just bat for 10 overs and we'll shake hands, assuming we don't lose wickets. So I think if we're not batting in the next 10 overs, I think we'll just shake hands. Oh, that's almost bowled. Good bowl by Menzies. That's spin there. I don't want to see spin because WA have a very good spinner. They'll be probably making his Test debut. If not next year, definitely the tour of India and Rocket Kohli. More spin. So 100 overs about to be bowled. Just 30 more left. Maiden over. It's a bit like, oh shit, what the fuck happened there? Feel like StreamYard. No, not StreamYard. What's it? TikTok. But I don't do that kind of crap. So fucking hell, that is 4 wides. What the fuck? Oh, he just gave a byes. Oh. Nielsen was fucking no chance. Umpire's done him rightfully. That's a poor ball. That's way down leg side. Nielsen no chance. He gave him byes for it. Stitch up. To be honest, actually, Nielsen was kind of half dived with that. Looking on that replay, Nielsen didn't really fully stretch. I changed my mind there. That's poor keeping. He just puts his hand out there and just moves to the left, and then half dives it. And then when he thought, oh shit, he's not going to get there, he just fully dives. That's bad keeping. Take that back. Let's replay here. The ball swings. Well, that's a half-assed dive there by Nielsen. Another 4. Bowled! Straight through him, Thornton, and this is what I'm talking about with the ball in nighttime conditions. It swings everywhere. It's going to be an absolute nightmare for our batsmen to take care of this. So Hardy's faced 89 from 38 here. The ball pitches on off and then goes back inside off the seam and bowls him. That's a beauty of delivery. It's 6 down. Interesting what WA here do. They still just defend or they just take. So if WA get 15 or 20 runs here, the lead's past 180. There's no way SA will go for that, even though they have to really win this game to stay in contention. So interesting to see. And here's Corey Riccicelli. And I saw some spin by Menenti. Riccicelli is going to like that. Thornton comes in. Good ball, outside off. Well, I said 10 overs. I said next 10 overs. So there's 30 overs left. If we can get them out. So if we do get him out 25 overs, you lose 2 at the changeovers, that's 23. 20 overs to get 180 in the night session, that's very tough. That that opens the game up for WA. You might see him. You might actually see a meltdown from me. That's what the fans want. I'm going to get winning wickets with that ball, Thornton. They've got good paces as well, WA. They've got Gannon, who's a really good bowler. Beats him. Good bowling by Menanti. Trying to outside off, trying to get an edge. So 32. So leads 150, 32 overs. So we need to be batting by 25 overs. 25 overs to get 160, 170. That's a bit tough. Curtis gets a single. Oh, good ball. Roccacelli playing on the back foot. So lead 157, 4 wickets remaining. It's a good spell by Thornton, but this is the time where the ball just starts to swing around corners. Just really starts to hoop around. Good ball, Thornton. Outside off, coming in. That was the in swinger. Some swing there. So if these two are still here, so if WA is still batting with in the next 10 overs, they're probably going to shake hands. And I think SA would go for it because a draw doesn't help them. Because Queensland won today, so if Queensland would have drawn, this wouldn't be no problem. But because they won, a draw here, yeah, there'd be 2.5 games out. Nice away shape from Thorson there. So he's just trying to bowl it outside off and then get the edge to the keeper with the away swing. But these are tail enders. They're not going to nick him. They're not good enough for that. Fuller ball. Oh, good, lovely straight drive. That will be 4, will it? Go on, Buckingham, get there. Three runs. End of the over. Menanti still continuing. See, when he's not taking wickets, Menanti, he's just useless. He just doesn't offer anything in the bat. Just doesn't offer anything with the bat when he's not taking wickets, Menanti. He's just a blind slogger. 4 ball, almost back to him. So 2 slips, 1 leg slip, no back pad, strange field. McSweeney's captaincy has been rubbish all fucking day, to be honest. There's a huge difference between Carey and McSweeney's captaincy. Huge difference. Ball, single taken. See, every run they get, and when they get closer and closer to bowling them out, it's just too much. There's another single. No, well fielded there by Thornton again. Short ball attacked by Roccacelli. There's protection out there, just a single. That was a rubbish ball by Menanti, just short and wide. And Roccacelli plays it on the paw, but there is protection out there. Menanti 4 ball. Some intent here from WA. There's some. They're not really being defensive. They're playing their shots. Leeds 162. I reckon if they get to 180, they might. I don't know. They might declare. You never know. You're going to say, why would they declare? But because a draw actually helps WA. If they get to 180 in the next 10 minutes, they might have a sneaky Dig. A bowling. Oh, there's a good shot there. Small runs. Down the fine leg for a single. Thorn comes in. Well played. Straight to cover though. They're playing their shots. Fuck, that's a rubbish delivery by Thornton. That could have been a wide again. Rubbish. No ball. Fucking hell, how many no balls are these cunts gonna fucking bowl? Seriously. It's been about 20 fucking no balls. How hard is it to put a foot behind a fucking line? Fucking Hanno Jacobs bowled fucking 10 of them. Good full ball, good drive, straight to cover. Look at that. Look at that Adelaide Oval, man. Absolutely incredible. I wish I was there for this game. I really do. But I'm out in the Barossa and I've got no car. It's an hour away from the city. Fucking depressed, man. On the hips, down to square leg to Jake Lehman. This is why I'm doing this from home and not from Adelaide Oval. Otherwise, I probably would be doing this from Adelaide Oval. Look at the bats, the flying bats. The fruit bats that are up behind Uni Oval in the trees. This is kind of a nothing over by Thornton. Putting me to sleep that over. That was just 5 deliveries of short pitch bowling that weren't even threatening. Looks like we're going to get a change of bowling. This is probably the last stand here for South Australia. Hanno Jacobs has bowled 10 no balls. Fucking. WA are in no mood to declare. I thought they would declare, but Bancroft's still got his shorts on. So if they were in their whites, it would be an indication that they would be declaring soon, so they're just going to bat out here. I reckon 6 more overs and I think they'll shake hands. Oh, nasty! Wow. That is a nasty delivery. That is what you call chin music. Oh, that is so dangerous, man. So it's a good ball by Jacobs, good short ball, but Roccacelli just lost sight of it. And then I don't know why batsmen get told to move their head to the side when a bounce is there, because they lose sight of the ball. It's better to get hit in front of the face and then the side, because you don't know where it's going to go. It's not good to be hit in general, but it just annoys the hell out of me when a batsman turns his head to a bouncer. That's not on. And when I was coaching my under 16s, I always told them to keep their eye on the ball, especially with short pitch bowling, because there's a lot more protection up front and then the side. And Roccacelli there took his eye off the ball, he moved his head, and he almost got clipped. That's so dangerous. That's not what you do. If you're going to get it hit face on where there's more protection. Grill, the head. Now, so Roccacelli is wearing, so at the back of the helmet, good short ball there. So at the back of the helmet, there's a little protection pad. So when you do turn to the side, and if it hits there's some more protection. But Joel Curtis at the end of the striker's end, he is not wearing that protection. His neck is very bare. And turning away with no protection, that is stupid. I think that's really stupid. It just exposes you. Another no ball by Jacobs. Fucking hell. That's 11 no balls. It's starting to fucking annoy me now. Mate, just get your foot behind the line. But yeah, so Roccacelli turned his head. He does have that protective gear, but it's still a very dangerous leave. Just don't do that. In the air, just short. No one picked it up. Landed in between three players there. So there's two back pads, so one on each side, and it landed between three fielders, and no one picked it up. Hunt didn't pick it up. Buckingham didn't pick it up. The keeper didn't pick it up. Another short ball. So that's a better lead by Roccacelli. He at least kept his eye on the ball when he ducked. Another maiden. So Joel Curtis is not wearing that protective gear at the back. I think Roccacelli is, from what I can see. Yeah. I don't expect Joel Curtis, with no protection on the back of the helmet, to look away from the ball when it's short. Otherwise, that is just stupidity. So a back pad and a silly short point. Bouncer, yeah, Joel Curtis just looks directly at that one. That's a good leave. I reckon if a wicket doesn't fall the next 2-3 overs, I reckon we're close to calling it off, guys. Thornton comes in, short ball, down leg side. I reckon we're 2 to 3 overs away from calling it off. So, can't believe it. Season on the line, well, not on the line, but next week will be on the line when they play Tasmania. If they lose that, they're gone. Well, mathematically, if they lose short ball, if they lose to Tasmania next week and Queensland win, that's them gone. Season over. Before the bye, before the breakup of the Big Bash. The rain has really fucked us. Well, depends really, because Leeds 180. Edge! Oh, just short of Menenti. It's good bowling by Thornton. So every now and then just pitching it up. If they're going to play on the back foot, you might as well. And footwork went nowhere for Joel Curtis and just short of Menenti. Just short. All the fielders are coming in. There's no one out. They're all in. Single. So there's 5 slips, a leg slip, 2 back pads. So it means a fielder near the pitch on both sides. There's no mid on, mid off. So if he bowls at full and there's a straight drive, well, good luck chasing that. They don't even run that. That was to deep mid wicket. They could have run a single there. They didn't even bother running it. So that's very interesting. Didn't even bother running. So I think this might be the last over before we shake hands. Hanno Jacobs comes in for a no ball again, and that's going to be 4 because there's no mid on mid. Oh dear, we'll hit the umpire. Nicely fielded by the umpire. Not sure Curtis would like that. And she looks all right to me. Oh yeah, just clipped it on the leg. But another no ball. This guy just can't get his foot behind the line. It's fucking, it's pathetic. Come on, mate. You're semi-professional. Hannah Jacobs, another import. Well, he's from South Australia. He played in the ACT. So I guess he's local talent, but he's been absolutely crap today. So disappointing. 1 for 71, 10 no balls. He's been quick, Jacobs, but he's just bowling. He just can't get in front of the line, so he can't bowl behind the line. So he's trying to search for extra pace. Is a very common mistake with bowlers. They think they need to go closer and closer to the line to get more pace, which is not the correct way. Good bouncer. So he's bowled 22 overs, 10 no balls. That's almost guaranteed a no ball every 2 overs. This is really not good enough from a semi-professional player. I'm sorry. I wouldn't even expect that from my under 16s that I used to coach. Always, it's a cardinal sin to be the bowler. Just keep your foot beyond the line. It ain't that hard. Jacobs, short ball. That's not me trying to bury the kid, but we bring you over, mate. We give you a chance, and you bowl like this. He's bowled well in some plays. He's bowled well. There's a couple of overs that he has done really well. He's got the ball to talk from leg stump, angling away from the batsman with off cutters. But he needs to work on that foot. But there is a single. They have taken a run. 170. It's just pointless now. There's 25 overs left. So even if there was a collapse here, let's say for argument's sake they take 5 wickets in the next 2 overs, this ain't going to happen. So interesting to see after this ball what the captain does here. Because it is McSweeney's call. He can call it. So we'll keep an eye on it after this ball. Short ball. And he looks away. There's that leave. There's that leave again. He just looks away. I just don't like it. Right. Let's see what the captain does. McSweeney. No declaration. No handshake yet. Menente's going to bowl. So we've got to change a bowler. So I think Thornton is done for the day, for the match. Menente is coming on the bowl. Well, they are down +2 in the over 8, so maybe they're just going to bring on the spinner to get the over 8s back up and then shake hands, because there is penalties. Because we don't need to lose points because of over 8s. We're already struggling as it is now. So 2 slips, 2 short legs, a leg slip. Curtis advances. Wow, we haven't seen that for a while. He looked to put that ball in the grandstand and absolutely mistimes it to cover. Good thing with Menente, gets through his overs real quick. Menente comes in, edge, pass second slip, probably get the third slip in, and they run 2. They didn't even run that. They could have actually run that, and they didn't. Ball, and that is well played. That is 4. So 4 to Joel Curtis. That was a poor ball, to be honest. That was just no mid on, full and straight, dying to be hit. And all of a sudden, there goes the leg slip in the short pad. Funny how that works out. Dot ball. Full ball again, but there is protection back now. $176 is the lead. 24 overs to go. Hanno Jacobs comes in. Hanno Jacobs comes in. Well played. Gets off strike for single. Well, that would annoy the shit out of me if someone did that late in the day. So Jacobs was coming in. Oh, actually, it was short. It was. So Curtis had a reason to pull out there. So Jacobs was coming in. And just before he got to his run up, short leg came up 3 paces. Like he was almost like jogging, trying to put off the batsman, and the batsman every right to pull out. That would annoy me even further as a bowler. Bit of cat and mouse there between, I think that's Henry Hunt there, and Joel Curtis. Actually, late in the day, that would annoy the hell out of me if someone did that. On leg pad, that's a good shot. I might go for 4. Come back for 2. And I'll settle for 2. Have a look at that field. What field is that? So 3 slips, 2 leg slips, 2 short pads. No mid on, no mid off. Cover point. That's a baseball field. That's a Ben Stokes bullshit field by McSweeney. That is, I'm out of ideas. Let's just blow the whistle. Well, mate, you can shake hands in your misery, but that is a bullshit field. Good bouncer though. Jacobs comes in. Defended. Well played. Look at that. Look at that field. It's like the umbrella. It's like the umbrella field Ben Stokes did to Khawaja back in the England Ashes, back in England. but it's reverse. The reverse umbrella. Look at that. 3 slips, 2 leg slips, 2 short pads. No mid on, no mid off. That's crazy. Short ball. Let's see what happens here. And still no shake of the hands. That is a bullshit field. Oh, what's going on? McSweeney's looking around now. He's at short leg. There's 2 short legs. He is literally on the pitch, standing on the pitch. He's that close. Oh, this is a bit of stupidity time now. So leg slip, short pad, short leg, no mid off, no mid on, short square leg, defended, taking the piss here a little bit, McSweeney with his captaincy. Defended. Ball's not turning, was turning slightly. There's no turn. Run rate's a little bit better now because Mantini runs through their +1. And it also helps when a batsman is playing defense and the ball's getting straight to Mantini. That's the end of the over. Maiden from it. Still no shake of the hands. What is going on here with the field? Oh, gee, this is taking the piss. Right. Batsman looking at McSweeney. They're just the 2 batsmen just pleading with McSweeney to end this. And McSweeney is going to bring on McInerney, the opener, on. Well, this is incredible. I don't even know what he bowls. I've got not a clue what it looks like. He's going to bowl right arm rubbish. A bit of spin by the opener. He's taking the piss here, McSweeney. This is not good. I don't like this. Mate, you had all day to take 8 wickets. So Conor McInerney, 0 wickets, 0 bowling average. This is his first ball in the Sheffield Shield. Well, it's taking the Mickey time. Let's see how he goes. So it's actually a left arm. Is he bowling that left arm? He is. Oh, short and rubbish. Joel Curtis could have put that in oblivion, just knocks it down for a single. That's a loose nut. McInerney coming in left-handed. That was nicely looped, so that's not too bad. That's nicely thrown it up. Dot ball. Look at the field. There's a throws it up. No, that's nice loop. That's not bad. It's not bad. Mind you, Curtis isn't really looking to play any shots. So there's a deep long off, a deep fine leg. Don't know why they're deep. There's a deep point. That's nice. That's a nice ball. Well, nice left armour coming out really well. I might actually see Nielsen, the keeper, come. It's a pity Carey's not keeping in this game, actually. He might get a bowl. So McInerney comes in. Oh, that's a loose nut. Well respected by John Curtis, who again could have put that into the oblivion. And McInerney comes in with his final ball, nicely looped and defended, and gets a maiden. How about that? Your first bowl, your first over in Shield cricket is a maiden. Right, now they look at the captains again. The batsmen are just pleading with McSweeney to end this match. Glad McInerney can see the funny side of that. They're pleading. They're just staring at him. They're just staring at McSweeney. Who's he going to give the ball this time to? Nobody wants it. He gave it to Neeson, the keeper. The keeper is saying, "What am I going to do with it?" And then he gives it to Menenti. This is absolutely comical by McSweeney here. Absolutely comical. This game could have ended 5 overs ago. I don't know why they're not shaking hands, but it's just turned into a bit comedy now. So look at this field: 2 leg slips, two slips, leg slip, back pad. Now maybe they've got the 2 spinners on because they are down on the run rate and there is penalty. So maybe, but I think it's pretty comical. Well, they're actually even now on the run rate, so they could technically shake hands at the end of this over, and that'll be it. Menenti's just bowling forward and straight. Menenti comes in. This will be full and straight. So they're just, maybe it was just a run rate thing. Maybe they'll shake hands at the end of this over. Full and straight, and no one's offering big. Menenti comes in slightly short, but it's still straight. Defended. This could be the last ball of the match here. Full and straight, defended. Right, let's see here. They stare at the captains. It's almost like a plead. McSweeney's coming over, and that is the end of the game. They've shaken hands. I think it was just an overrate problem. They just wanted to put the 2 spinners on just to get in front of the overrate. That is a disappointing draw. It got comical at the end, but it was fair enough because they were behind in the overrate. If you do not bowl your overs in, you will get penalised points on the table. We're already behind as it is, so it was a bit comical with McInerney coming on, but it was because of the overrate. So the match ended in a draw. We needed 8 wickets on the final day. We only got 4. So 6 for 324. And that will be the end. That was an hour there, a little bit of an hour. Look at that view of Adelaide Oval under the lights. Unbelievable. I wish I was there. It's very depressing. So first innings, WA bowled out for 188. South Australian reply made 333. And in reply, the second innings, Western Australia made 6 for 324. We lost a day because of the rain. Cheers for that. That did not help us, which means we will need to win our next 3 out of 4 games and hope Queensland bottled a little bit. Victoria, I think, are safe. I think they're in. I think Victoria win 2 of their next 4 they're in, so they're going to do that. But anyway, that will conduct our stream, our live watch along. It's been a while since I've produced content. There you go. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you, and we will see you next time on the Geelong Zone. Goodbye for now.